And now to the Fox News voter fraud unit and another alleged case of trying to steal an election, this time with absentee ballots. The alleged scheme is in West Virginia, all an effort, they say, to throw a Democratic primary in 2010. The feds say Lincoln County Sheriff Jerry Bowman has agreed to plead guilty to falsifying absentee ballot applications and ballots. And the county clerk, Donald Whitten, will cop a plea to lying about the voter fraud plan. Here is U.S. Attorney Booth Goodwin.
I want this case to send a simple message. You cannot steal elections in southern West Virginia. So I want to say it again. You cannot steal our elections.
And joining us now from West Virginia is the Secretary of State, Natalie Tennant, whose office also brought the case. Mr. Secretary of State, welcome. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Well, thank you. It's good to be with you to talk about this.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty shocking. A sheriff actually breaking the law?
Well, we don't tolerate election law violations no matter who tries to do that. And you can see certainly in this case in the Secretary of State's office here in West Virginia, we were on this when we first heard about this back in April before the May election in 2010. And no matter the position, no matter the party, I do not tolerate election law violations. And you see what takes place when you have a cooperative effort to stop it.
What did he allegedly do? He's going to plead guilty in a couple of weeks. How did he do it?
Well, what he did was get applications for absentee ballots and take it to folks to tell them to fill this out. Because in West Virginia, we have no excuse early voting in person, but for an absentee ballot, you have to have a reasons why you can't be there. Whether you're working out of the state, you might be a student, you might be homebound, and you have to have those reasons. And some of the folks that he was asking to fill out didn't necessarily have the reasons for asking for and obtaining an absentee ballot. So there was one aspect. The other aspect that he was there when they were voting these absentee ballots. So that is what he will plead to, which is conspiracy against the rights of a voter. And Mr. Whitten, the county clerk, made a false statement to a Secretary of State investigator.
Now, we have a variety of cases around the country, in Troy, New York, down in Georgia, elsewhere, where are these similar allegations, where the insiders, the political insiders, know how to fake and forge, allegedly, absentee ballots. Is that a weak link in the chain of voting in this country? Is it easy for those who know how to do it and try to get away with it?
Well, what this shows, it still shows that the process is a good process, and perhaps you might have someone who wants to take advantage of a process or of their position. But where we are now, and I, as the chief election official of West Virginia, show that we don't tolerate this, no matter where you are on the ballot or what your position might be. And the process is still a good process, and it's up to folks like me to say, I won't tolerate this anymore. And if you attempt to use your power or your position, you will be caught and you will be prosecuted.
All right, Natalie Tennant, who's the Secretary of State of West Virginia. We thank you for joining us this morning from Charleston. By the way, we've got a website address, voterfraud@foxnews.com, where folks can write in if they suspect any hanky-panky. Ms. Secretary of State, thank you.
Thank you.